sorry if I'm upsetting you, Dark. It's just... we've been over this. We've been over this so many times, and I have concrete examples in every way that I don't want to go through again of why Dark Souls 1 is better than Dark Souls 2 in literally every way. Wrong way. It makes me sad. It makes me real sad. But it's just the way it is. Dark Souls 2 improved on some small things, especially UI. Actually, well, yeah, like being able to eat multiple souls at once. But it's not like a bunch of stuff.
What'll it be?
Anyway. Sell. Dark Souls is not better graphically. That is... but I wouldn't say Dark Souls 2 is much better graphically. You know what? Since I'm doing some dumb bullshit, Dark, you could call me. We can have this out on the air. We can do this, if you're up for it. You know what? This is simply too large. I hate to do it, but I don't have the room right now. Taylor yelling. Hey, Waffles. Wow, Waffles. Jeez, you're never here. Here comes Dark. Let's do this. Besides, what I'm doing right now is kind of cheaping the game a little bit. I went this way, right? I think. Oh, I see him getting on Skype. Where's the Hey, Dark, how you doing?
Alright, motherfucker! Let's do this shit!
Alright.
First off, how you doing, man? How's your day going?
I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing alright, except I'm a little mad at this weird snake dude. He's saying some shit about my favorite game.
Well, you can't trust snakes. Never trust a snake.
I love this fucking game, man. This is gonna be the most curse-heavy I think you ever heard me, because I'm
okay,
to go
wait,
all out on this
whoa.
one.
We gotta make this a little organized.
No,
we gotta go through. We gotta go to this point.
I'm also doing some PvP playing Dark Souls too.
Okay, well, we'll try to make it.
I'm in the Brotherhood of Blood Arena. I'm gonna get a little salty. That's just gonna add to the argument, you know. We're just gonna. It's going to add in your favor, which is the problem.
Hey, that's cool for me. I'm the host. You know.
I don't like it. Although
so
I am
bosses.
doing no damage.
Bosses. Can you honestly say any Dark Souls 2 boss is better? Except for Dark Lurker. Dark Lurker's great. Dark Lurker is fantastic. I cannot deny Dark Lurker.
Dark Lurker is the best boss in Dark Souls 2.
It's just fucking like really. They should have duplicated that boss.
It's the Souls game, I think.
I love Calamite better. Calamit's fucking amazing.
Calamite, fuck Calamite. I hate that boss.
I think he's just awesome because of everyone's like, dragons aren't real. They're all dead, but they were badasses. And then you fight one, and he's a fucking badass.
But it's a really uninteresting fight. Artorias was easily the best fight of Dark Souls 1.
Yes, but I still love Calamite. Like,
well, then why are you saying Calamite's
the
best fight?
Because
wait,
New Game Plus with Calamity Ring fighting Calamite was way more stressful than Artorias.
It doesn't need to be stressful to be good.
It was more satisfying.
Artificially difficult and annoying, and it's only stressful because you don't want to go through that shit again.
I loved it though, and that's why I'm saying that. That's just, hey, I didn't say it had to make sense.
To the shockwaves, holy shit. Alright, actually no, that's a good point in your direction. Shockwaves, hit detection in Dark Souls 2 is way worse than it is in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, it is, and that's...
Except for... as far as
Giving Dragon
goes.
Giving
when
Dragon.
You're trying to run past hollows in Dark Souls 1, their hitbox extends so fucking far, it's ridiculous. Like, their hitbox is so large as far as, like, trying to move past them.
Their physical body. Yeah, like, that's not great.
It's way bigger than their actual, like, it's way bigger than
They're bigger than their actual physical body, yeah, I agree. But I think I'm gonna have to buy Capture 5, because I want this door open now.
Go for it.
Bam.
But the hit detection on weapons, much better in Dark Souls. Like, actual, just general weapon hit detection.
Oh, really? I didn't notice too much of a difference there. I think the movesets are better in Dark Souls. I like the movesets better.
I like some movesets better, I like some movesets less. Like, for instance, I really didn't like katana movesets in Dark Souls 1. I think they were scummy.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking playing with the Berserker's Blade right now. It's so good. It's so fun. It's so interesting. It's actually got a lot of variety. You don't just do the same thing over and over. It's not R1 R1.
Unfortunately,
R1.
I cannot talk too much about movesets because I have not played the game nearly as much as you. Unfortunately,
you have not played the game
because I haven't had the time. I honestly just haven't had the time
to enjoy it. I've had way too much time on my hands. But I've just spent a lot of it playing Dark Souls, Dota, and Shovel Knight.
I keep playing new games all the time because I want to. I need to spice it up a little, even if people don't always enjoy the choices. I gotta do it for my own sanity.
Yeah.
Like
Pfeffel is. I'm so fucking hyped. He's right. I'm hyped. I'm real hyped. I'm going off, man. I'm saying stuff. But Jesus Christ, it's really hot. But I don't want to turn on my AC because it'll make a lot of background noise, and that would be incredible.
Yeah, please don't.
Not of me, of you. But I'm gonna keep it on. I don't know how hot it is. I think it's like 100 degrees.
Okay, maybe you should for your own safety. We don't need you dying on stream. I'd feel responsible
No, it's
somehow.
probably like 95. I'm fine.
Access granted.
Where do you live again? What state?
Cali.
Okay, that's about like middle.
That's like
Southern.
average for summer. Northern California, it usually gets above 100.
I gotcha. Up here in New Hampshire, it's been hitting 90s pretty steadily past few weeks.
Yeah. We had like 110 a few days ago. It was ridiculous.
That sounds
actually,
bad.
no, that was a couple weeks ago. But like, I was eating with my grandma and mom. Like, we were just having some Athenian food. It was real good.
What does that even mean?
It's a food from the Athens,
Oh, okay.
like gyros and stuff. Except I had
Like gyros, that's subs, right?
Oh, I got parried. Snake, hold on.
You're
Can
talking
I
about
take a moment-
subs?
Can I take a moment to praise this man's parry?
I guess you have
Parry
to.
So glorious.
You had to.
I
You fell on
felt
your
it in
ass.
real life.
You fell on your ass to,
I felt it in real life. He took his lightning sword, he shoved it down my urethra, and then I died.
Well.
That was the end of it.
Oh, here are these 2 5 ratings, Hero. I don't even know if Hero's still here, but here are both of the 5 rating goddamn things.
Also, why does
Right
it
in a
look
row.
like... Why does it look like, fucking... When you get parried, it looks like they're just generally stabbing you on the dick in Dark Souls 2.
I don't really know.
You really, like...
Oh, I fucked this up. Whoop.
It's pretty bad.
I'm gonna save again and then try this again.
Dark want to be Smessel, Snowflakes, and Athenian, yep. Well, it's called the Athenian Grill. So, like, I just think Athenian.
Come on, luck. No luck here today, guys.
Either way, back on the weird argument that I told before.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, bosses, Dark Souls.
Yeah,
combat.
boss design,
Combat's a mix. Combat's a mix.
PvE. I think Dark Souls. I'm starting to like Dark Souls 2 more though.
Ooh, holy shit, a Praxis kit. That makes it for me. Oh wow, that's awesome.
Practice kits are nice.
I was gonna say, do you know this game much? I don't know how much.
Sorry for the. I just parried the nerd who
Nice.
tried to parry me.
Yes, he's the nerd. You're not the nerd.
Okay, no. Look, he has a monastery scimitar. They nerfed that thing to hell. I parried him with a heavy shield, and then I daggered him for 2,800 health.
Why are daggers so over fucking powered in Dark Souls 2?
It's really not.
No, like
It's
when you.
powerful on crits, and when it comes to crits,
Oh Jesus
Yes.
Christ!
it is a little too
Okay.
powerful on crits. But like,
There's also a 5-star rating at the helipad at. Shit, part of what he's saying is cut off for me.
that's Sarah.
Oh, okay.
What's your setup? Like, I need
One monitor, it sucks.
Well, yeah, I only have one monitor. So
I want a second monitor so fucking bad because I can't. There was some issue with OBS. I can't make the screen small enough to see all of chat. So like if it ever goes on to a second line for me, I can't see like the first couple words. It's really irritating, and I need to get that fixed.
That's very strange.
Yeah, it's some bullshit.
Smelter helmet. Yay. Always nice to see a Smelter Demon helmet.
But yeah, I'll go back to Seraph. I mean, I have all of the hacking now, and I'm only in the first damn area, which is not how you're supposed to do it typically.
Yeah.
Because you usually blow your points in something else, and like, oh, I guess I'll come back later. Then you can't.
I don't know what your problem is. Like, my chat when I stream is off to the side. Like, it's off. It's a different window. I have it on a pop-out window.
Yeah, that's what I do, but I can't see the pop-out window fully. I can only see two lines in the pop-up window, and it makes the game.
I just make the OBS screen really small.
Oh, I don't even have the OBS screen like there.
Oh, huh. Oh, what resolution are you playing a game at? That might be something. Like, how big's your monitor? What's your resolution on the game? Because I play at 1280 by 720.
Maybe I should try going down to that.
I have like a 28.
For some reason, I couldn't. Crap. Now, I guess I'm going back to Seraph while I. Might as well just do Seraph now. No reason not to.
They're calling us subhuman for having one monitor.
Yeah, I feel subhuman for having one monitor.
And Pfeffel's like laying in his bed taunting us.
Well,
because I remember him talking about that being his setup. Something like his bed and then his TV and then monitor. It's man.
He's a rich guy. What can I say?
I have no money. Mostly because I'm a high school student. Partially because my family's poor.
Well, there you go.
And
should I keep any frag mines? I don't think so.
I don't know anything in that game.
Oh wait, yes, because the Big Mechs. I can kill the Big Mechs and get money.
That game
Big Mechs give you mad cash. They also rip you to pieces.
That's good. Not the ripping to pieces part.
Yeah, well, that's part of the challenge. Don't get ripped to pieces, kids.
Avoid it in most situations, if not all.
Oh, I want to rip that bitch to shit. Goddamn.
What'd you just call me?
Not you, the hobo. That fucking hobo. So fucking
Is
worthless.
she really that useless?
I hate her because you're like, oh, it's that game thing where, oh, you give money to the homeless person, they'll give you a cool trick. She gives you nothing. She's such a bitch. I hate her. She's the only hobo in the game that you can give money to. It just pisses me off.
I actually can't get a job because I'm 16. And
yeah,
I
you
don't
can.
have
You can
high
get
grades.
Not
in Cali.
Really?
Can't get a job unless you have good grades. Like if you got straight A's and B's, then you're getting a job. But I didn't go to school at all my second semester for personal reasons.
Gotcha.
Which is also why I wasn't hanging around the stream and stuff.
Oh, that's fine. As long as you're back on track.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on in my life. So I got to do summer school. Hopefully make up for my sophomore year, and then go to school as a junior.
Well, that's good. As long as you like get back into things, you can do it. We believe you.
Thanks,
and you even.
Man.
And you even, yes. Why is the security guard watching me?
What you trying to say, Linus?
Oh, the intercom just told me to go to my office. That's weird.
What's Linus trying to say, man? Calling us Americans? What is this shit?
Well, Americans are the best. Oh god, that's super loud. Whatever you're doing.
Sorry. I'm playing with $2 bills on my desk.
Is that to emphasize how poor you are?
It's far away from me, but it's like right under my mic, so that's probably it. Yeah, I'm 16, man. I don't think I sound 30.
No, you sound old. You don't sound 30, but you sound like, you know, 20s. Huh. Which is in your favor, because if you sounded like a little kid, I'd be like, you're cool, but I'm not letting you on Skype.
Get the fuck off my stream.
Right, I can't. Like, you could be the fucking genius. You could know everything about a game.
But it's all about the voice.
It's all about the voice.
You have to have an enjoyable voice to listen to.
I don't know why people listen to me, so I don't get how that works.
You don't have an awful voice.
It's not awful. I mean, it's not good, but it's not ear-piercing.
I'm not trying to say anything, man. I'm not trying to, like, fire shots at you like you fired shots at the directors of Dark Souls 2.
Because they suck. Oh.
Fuck you. I'll fight you in real life, Snake. I swear
Bring it. You are 16. I'm just putting that out there.
I'm also 5'9" and like 100. I don't know how.
100 pounds soaking wet.
Huh?
100 pounds soaking wet.
No, I'm a big dude. I'm like.
Oh, I fucked that up. Whatever.
Actually, I don't know how much I weigh. I think I'm like over 180. Might be less.
Uh-oh.
Might be
I
more.
should bring a knife then. I mean, don't bring any weapons. Fair fight, guy.
I'll punch you. I'll punch you right in the lips, Snake. 2 fists for 2 lips.
It's over, but
okay.
No names have been released.
I don't even know what to say to that. I'm watching this guy who doesn't seem to care that I broke into his office.
Man, this dual shields guy is really fucking me up.
Wait, the dual shield guys? How is he beating you?
I'm fighting a... Oh, GG. I'm fighting a guy in PvP. And, he's using dual shields.
Actually, Hero will fight in my stead. He'll be my champion. He weighs a lot because he's fat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said he's 240. He says it right there. He's 240.
Depends on his height.
He's not that tall. He's Canadian.
Oh, he's not that tall.
Or he's jacked. You never know. I could be luring you into a false sense of security.
You could be.
I love Hero's response. I'm not really fat.
Yeah.
Pfeffel, was that the... Did I get the door you're talking about? Or did he say something about a helipad?
Pfeffel, I will also fight you in real life. And also, it's kind of impressive for a fucking 16-year-old, man. I just turned 16, like, 4 months ago.
You don't have the old man strength yet. That's the real strength.
Know that. Look, man. You don't know that.
I guess I really don't. You could be 60. You could actually be 60. I don't know.
I guess you got a point.
Yeah. You don't know. No one knows. It's the internet.
Yep. You know what? I realized I was actually
under the helipad.
Like a few days ago, I was super under the impression that Dark Souls 2 PvP is actually god awful.
It's better because of no lag stabs.
It's worse because of soul memory.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's bad.
Here, let me read the soul memory on this character. I have how many souls banked? I have 1 million souls banked. I have 14 million soul memory on my main build. So, at that point, I am fighting people in the highest soul memory tier. The issue with that is that a lot of those people never stopped leveling, and I stopped leveling at level 150.
Because, yeah, that's...
Well, that's just because I felt like it. I like putting the challenge on myself. I like being...
I don't think I've never been here before. I don't know what I'm doing. I never found this. That's
How
awesome.
are you going to do a super challenge run? And then... go like, oh, I don't know this area. I don't know how to do this.
Oh, the challenge, you don't need to do every area in order to do the no kill, no spot challenge.
Yeah. Serge, I was actually thinking of using a soul meta cap a little while ago, but I decided against it mostly. I found out that my main issue is that I play too late at night.
Wow, that's specific.
It's really strange. Now that I'm playing earlier, like, I'm getting people who are on more fair builds, like people who don't take 5 damage from an ultra great sword every hit because they're wearing Havel's leggings and arms with the turtle.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people complain about Havel mages and all that.
Here's the meta armor: Havel legs, Havel arms, turtle chest piece.
Oh god, the turtle chest piece, Jesus.
Smelter demon helm. And then the weapons are Helix Halberd and Mastodon Halberd. Helixodons are the worst thing in the game. Because if you power stance them, usually the way that a Helix Halberd works is that it only does damage if you hit them in the sweet spot. And even then, it doesn't do an insane amount of damage. But if you're a Helixodon, then, like...
that just sounds neat. Helixodon. Or it sounds like a Pokemon.
You know what? It sounds more like a Pokemon than anything else. But but when you're using the Mastodon Halberd, the Mastodon Halberd deals a bunch of damage, even if you're really close. So
that's no good.
With when you combo the Mastodon Halberd, you get only poked from the power stance, because that's how Helix Halberd power stance is. It's only poking.
You know, Pfeffel, you're right. That sounds like the new Giant Dad.
It's really the legend. Like, it really didn't die, and I'm really sad about it.
So back to the argument.
No, this is
back.
Part of the argument.
Well, oh,
this is a valid part of the argument.
I don't know who you're arguing for anymore.
I'm arguing for PvP meta.
Okay.
Either way, basically,
I don't know which is better really, because the lag is really what made me unhappy about Dark Souls 1. I could not deal with that.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it too much.
It affected me probably because I was streaming.
Even when I was streaming, I got used to it very quickly. Like, it's not that
bad.
Oh,
but no, I didn't want to get used to the lag stabs, though. I didn't want to imagine where he was going to be in order to beat him. I wanted to
Oh,
hit him where
but-
he was, which is how you're supposed to play.
Well,
That's why I didn't like
I
it.
mean, hey, when it comes down to it, you're supposed to play that way for PvE, but if that's how it works in PvP, that's how you're supposed to play.
That's
That
what.
hacker's not going to be sitting still
But
for long.
I do understand where you're coming from.
Okay, as long as you understand. Wait,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta go my off. It's not the Seraph shit.
The thing is, I think that PvP in Dark. Oh, he's got an invisible weapon. He's got the Ring of the Conqueror.
Oh, that sucks. You don't know
Yep.
what the fuck he's doing. It's probably one of those long katanas.
It's it's gotta be the Sanitier Spear, which is yeah, definitely Sanitier Spear. Holy
Is he
shit.
spinning in
Yeah.
circles?
No, he's using it one-handed, which is more horrifying. You know the Sanitier Spear, right?
Yes, I broke it open and said, hey, it's spinning, and then I forgot about it.
It's the most versatile weapon in the game. It's got 4 weapon movesets, and it does decent damage. Like, the running attack one-handed is the Falchion running attack.
Oh shit, I have this plot thing, just a second.
Hey,
I gotta actually
Logan.
pay attention to what he's
Man,
saying.
it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I just
I'm
gotta
sorry
keep doing
about
running
Megan.
attack so I can outrange
I
him.
know it must be hard. For
The
a while,
katana
we thought
running
you were
attack
a
is so
goner,
good,
too.
by the way.
Everything's going to shit.
Like, it's...
the
the
attack
stab,
was
yeah.
you, and now
Yeah,
this mess
it's
with the
basically
factory.
like what
Yeah.
most people just
Sometimes
solely
around.
use. Like, they only use the running attack.
How about you?
I like
Kyle?
to
You
swap
okay?
it up, but
I
I
don't
still
know.
use my running attack way more often than I should.
I fucked up.
So,
I mean,
for-
bad.
Good.
What happened?
Well,
oh,
a couple of months
shit.
ago, me and Tyndall, you know,
1 second. Hi, hero.
I saw you were in a cutscene, so I
Yeah,
decided it was a good time to call.
yeah. How do I? I'm gonna
Make some
1 second.
conversations?
1 second. How do I get this one back? Oh god, I don't want to hang up on him. Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Add people. Hero.
Are we getting a,
We're getting hero in here.
hero?
Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, just 1 second, Dark. For context, everybody, this
prisoner's
guy
text?
is the guy that
We
we've
started
been
sneaking out
reading
some
quote-unquote
neuropsy from one of the
emails
labs.
about
Jesus,
fucking up
Tim.
stuff and stealing
You
stuff
realize
this
could
whole
get you fired.
time.
Worse,
This is the guy.
arrested If the company
Okay,
chooses to prosecute.
continue.
What
He's
were
a
you
drug
thinking?
addict.
I know, it's just, it's
Is he a drug
complicated.
addict?
I didn't
No,
want
his
to do
friend's
it
a
at
drug
first,
addict.
but there were
His
good
friend, yeah.
reasons.
Are you a drug addict?
Anyway, now I
No,
want
but
out,
Silverbird
Tyndall
is.
has security footage of
Where's
me
Silver?
stealing the
Is
stuff.
Silver here?
And says he'll
I don't think
expose me
so.
if I ever stop
I think we're just
helping.
talking about him behind his back,
I'm
which is
in a
works
real
for
bad
me.
spot, Adam.
Well,
I
it's
need
not
that
behind his
footage
back.
back.
He's just not here. It's his own fault.
I know you're busy with everything.
I mean, this
going
is
on right
that's
now, but I
technically
could
behind
really
his back.
use your
That's what
help.
the term is for.
I'm just gonna accept this quest because I already know what it
Tell me
is
more.
and what to do.
Really?
Go for
Wow. Thanks, Adam.
So what's going on,
I
hero?
thought
How
I
you
was
doing,
done
man?
for.
I'm playing
The
X
security
now.
footage will probably be on his
I'm
apartment
really bad at that
computer.
game. I bought
Meet me
it
in front
when
of
it
the
was like
subway station
$5,
parking
and
lot
then I
once
played
you
it
get
for
a
like
hold of it.
5 minutes, and then decided I was
Yeah, I
really
got it.
bad
Got
at
it
it.
from here.
Decided against playing it.
Okay, so PvP. I'm gonna say mixed. I'm gonna say
PvP,
mixed.
definitely Dark Souls 2.
Better or worse?
Definitely Dark Souls 2, way better.
Okay,
Did you-
fine.
Unless you are trying to say that Soul Memory is incredibly broken, in which case
That's
it's
kind of
only bad-
broken. That's kind of broken.
It's-
That's true.
It's
Most
only
people
bad
believe that.
for like people who dedicate themselves to PvP. Like if
Well,
all
that's
you're
what a
doing
lot of
in Dark
people
Souls
do.
is PvPing,
That's
then
what
it's not great.
That's a lot of people do that. That's why the game's so big, is because of that PvP. If
Yeah,
there was no
you're right.
PvP, the game would not be as big as it is.
You're right, but if there was no PvP, it wouldn't be Dark Souls because that PvP mechanic, like that just general
Yeah, that's true.
invasions mechanic,
That's true.
that is Dark Souls. Like that's
So yeah,
what
to make
made
that
it
to make so basically you're agreeing with me, to make that more shitty is not a good direction choice. It's not a good
Kind of,
direction.
but as I'm saying, like what I'm trying to say is that the invasion mechanic is what makes Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
Dedicated meta
Hey,
PvP where
can
we
I just
stop at
interrupt you?
level. No, you cannot. No, you
Dark
fucking
Souls
can't.
2 has Steam achievements. It's the end of the discussion.
That's right.
You know
for
what?
Hero.
I like Steam achievements.
For Hero,
It's
it's
the
all
only
about the
reason I played
achievements.
Dark Souls 2 and not Dark Souls 1.
Alright, see, I only played it for cape physics. I've said this.
Cape
I don't know if
physics,
I've
damn
said
it,
this
I'm
to
so-
you,
I'm so
but I've
turned
said this
around.
to a lot of people. If Dark Souls 2 was Dark Souls 1 with cape physics, like literally nothing else changed, I would still buy it and play it. Because I love my cape physics so much.
All right, let's skip all that. Let's talk about the world itself. How can you possibly tell me that the world that you adventure in is better in Dark Souls 2 versus Dark Souls 1?
Drangleic is
nonsensical as shit. First, you're
a little bit.
There's a giant lava mountain above the other thing,
okay.
and then you go down, and then you're up, and then where the fuck is everything? I have no idea where anything is in relation to anything.
It's
all
not
right,
like it's
I'll
connected.
give you one thing. Earthen Peak's magic elevator into Iron Keep. That's bullshit. Doesn't make any sense. But
God, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. This is.
I think the only real issue is that you have teleportation from the start. That's my biggest issue.
That
And
is systemic.
That would've been-
That is systemic through the entire system. That one feature breaks everything else. Because you don't get that cool what's it called? The cool shortcuts that tie the world together that make you have the adventure. Those are gone because of that.
Yeah,
Okay, I
and
want
then
you to think
have
for a second. Wait, hold on. I want you to think for a second.
Okay.
Imagine going from Majula to Drangleic Castle, then from Drangleic Castle to Shrine of Amana, Shrine of Amana to Undead Crypt. And you cannot teleport in between.
But see, if the game was made right, those would be a lot tighter. Those areas would be tighter together.
No. That's oh, hello Helix, not Helixodon. You're Helix Halberd and normal Halberd.
Okay, so
and you're
let's
using
see.
the Helix Halberd too. Okay, you know I can't even complain.
I need to
but,
knock
like,
these two guys out at the same time. I'm pretty sure. But
imagine,
I don't think I have that.
Snake. Imagine doing that trek, except you level up at bonfires for one, and then in between, like, you cannot go back to Majula, and you don't have to go back to Majula in between each stop. Like, think about that. From Drangleic Castle to the Undead Crypt, that is such a cool area if you were just progressing as if it was like Firelink, Sens, and Orlando. Like, that's so cool. And if you got teleportation after Undead Crypt, like if the King's Ring unlocked that, that would be so fucking amazing. But because of
there are some cool
teleportation-
areas. Drangleic to the Crypt is a good. I like that. I like those areas a lot. I will agree.
The reason it's not as interesting, not as cool, is because every step of the way, after finding a new bonfire, after getting more souls, you're going back to Majula. You're going back.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Back. Like, that's the biggest issue I have with this game as far as the world goes. Also, Waffles has an interesting point, but I actually really like Majula.
I don't like Majula as much as Firelink. It's too central.
Firelink is awful.
I like Firelink because it's the central point in the game.
That's
It
all
always-
it has going for it. That's all it has going for it. And Majula is also very much a central point. Like, Majula has four
Majula is
pathways
not
leading-
central. Majula forces you to come back to it. It only has merchants.
Think about it. Think about it. Majula is very, very much like one of the middle places in the world. He's got...
Actually, on the
got
map, it's on the
both of
coast,
them.
so that makes it as like far not central as possible.
Fuck you.
He's got a point.
Fuck
You
you.
look like a guy that gets
I
around.
can't tell what weapons the Smavel is wearing, or using, because he's got both of the rings. Okay, can we talk about the illusory rings for a little bit? Do you guys know about them?
I'm not
the
sure.
illusory rings are awful. So basically, if you beat the game without dying...
Oh, yeah.
Or if you beat the game without visiting a single bonfire, you get an illusory
resting.
ring. Well, yeah, without resting at a single bonfire, you get the illusory rings. And the illusory rings make it so that your weapons in one of each hand are invisible. This means that if you beat the game without dying, your weapon in your left hand is invisible. No one can see it, not even you.
It's pretty
If
good.
you beat the game without resting at a bonfire, the weapon in your right hand gets to be invisible. Yes, this takes up 2 ring slots. No, that's okay. Like, it's so fucked.
Oh, I can't do
It's
this one.
just...
Shit.
Oh, God. Fighting anyone with the illusory rings. First off, their first, Okay, Glower's ring as well. Glower's ring
There's
as
a
well,
ring
as
that
well is
prevents
awful.
backstab damage?
There's a ring that not only prevents backstab damage, but also prevents any damage, any harm to come from you if they hit you in the back.
So you can just turn around?
If you turn around, you cannot be hit by anything.
Wow,
at all,
that's...
Oh my
including the ancient dragon, by the way. You can turn your back to the ancient dragon's fire and not give a shit.
That's...
It's called Flower's Ring of Protection. You can find it in New Game Plus only, but you can farm it infinitely with bonfire aesthetics because it's in Spooky Forest.
Oh my
with
god.
the spooky ghosts, and there's no boss
I'm in
there.
awe.
So if you just bonfire aesthetic there, you just get another free one.
Now that you've told me this, I want to combine that with the
Illusory
turtle
rings
shell.
And, that will.
Wow, I got that without...
Turtle shell, like the only thing turtle shell does is it makes it so that
Yeah, but it
can't be
would-
backstabbed.
would look cool.
Not really.
Oh wait, you can't be backstabbed with the turtle shell on?
Can't be backstabbed with the turtle shell or the jester's top.
Oh man. I knew there was a reason I wore that thing everywhere.
It's fucking.
Oh, I'm
annoying.
using so many resources on this bullshit. But I'm getting so much
Still
experience.
advocating that this game is better than Dark Souls.
You
1. I
haven't
love
been winning
it.
on the points, though. You haven't been
bet
winning
I
on the
haven't.
points.
But it's way more fucking fun in all respects. I have had so much more fun with this than Dark Souls 1 at any point.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
One of the problems
You're
is,
wrong! I mean...
Fuck you! One of the problems is I didn't really enjoy playing through Dark Souls 1 at any point, really. Like
Didn't
my
that work?
first playthrough, even my first playthrough, I never beat the game. I didn't beat the game until like 300 hours of play, just because I kept starting a new character, deciding I was tired of it, starting a new
tries.
character, deciding I was tired of it, just because it couldn't keep me hooked after Anne Orlando. I just wasn't interested past that. My first time playing Dark Souls 1, or Dark Souls 2, I beat the game like, I was one of the first few hundred people to beat this fucking game because I was so interested in just continuing. I was within like the first 300 people to beat it on PC.
Wow.
Just because I just wanted to keep playing. I just wanted to keep going. I was enthralled by what would happen next, man.
I have
And,
such a
like,
small inventory, Jesus.
That's the exact same reason I play XCOM.
Yeah, it's the reason that anyone plays any game, because it's fun, because you're interested in what's happening. If you're not playing a game, if you're not playing a game to have fun or because you want to play it, there's no fucking reason to be playing that game.
I thought that's why everyone played Dark Souls.
Unless
Because
there
you
was
had
a lot of
to.
money involved, in which case there's enough reason to play a game.
Well, yeah, then you're having fun making money.
I have fun when I make money.
I think, well,
Speaking
I
of
don't.
money-
Oh, kind of. My job's not bad.
Speaking of money, have you guys, do you guys know about, the International?
The,
Like, do you guys know about that?
the what?
What'll it
The International. It's a huge Dota 2, tournament.
Oh, no.
And it's currently raised, or it's starting tomorrow,
You sure
and it
don't.
raised over $10 million
Damn.
of, like, people giving money to Valve. And they aren't giving money for, like, nothing. They get, Compendium is $10. The Compendium is, like, a virtual book that you can access in the game. Gives you a bunch of stats on all the players. Gives you, like, an immortal immortal items. So like in Dota 2, cosmetics items are really important because it's a free-to-play game, and cosmetics are the only way the game makes money because it has a better system than League of Legends, which isn't difficult by any stretch of the imagination. Either way,
Where the hell is my double
You're so
punch?
opinionated.
Where's my double punch?
I totally agree with you that Dota 2 is better.
yeah. Do you play Dota, Hero?
Occasionally, yeah. I play it with. I got one friend that plays.
Dude,
I
we
play
should
with
play it
sometimes.
sometime.
I don't want to play with you because you'll think I'm a scrub.
I think a lot of people are scrubs, but I also
It's
play
kind of what
with
Dark
scrubs.
does.
I'm
kinda
like
what-
so bad, and my favorite hero is Io, and I'm really bad with Io.
Can you support me? BB, please? I would love a support. I always play with friends of mine. Like, I'd like to play carries, even though I'm real bad at them. But I like to play carries. And
When you
Festival
said-
can attest.
When you
'Cause,
said, will
like-
you support me? It took me like 15 seconds to actually click into what you meant.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
man,
it
I
is.
would do that.
Yeah, but like I play I've gotten to the point where I can play a little bit more competitively. Like I play about on Pfeffel's level, and Pfeffel has like 600 games. And Pfeffel, I carried your dumb
Yeah,
ass when you were
50.
getting your shit wrecked in lane with me, friend.
I have
So
like 50
don't even
games.
say
I know you guys want me to get inventory, but it's not the ideal way to go through the game. I need to
No,
get
you
other
need to
abilities
get-
first.
You need to get reflex booster.
I'm pretty
for
sure. I'm pretty sure I need reflexes for this next part.
because it gives you extra experience whenever you do it.
Right. So I think we're gonna get that. I just want to go back to where these punks are. I think I'm
I-
knocking these two guys out. I'm pretty
The
sure.
first time I played through Deus Ex, I had pen and paper out, and I was doing like math on the like best
Trying to scare me,
experience
Skinner? What the
routes,
hell? You've been reading.
Wow.
because that's how I play games.
Alright, I can't even I can't say something bad about that. That's how you do. That's how you do.
Oh,
stuff.
I need 2 for it. Shit.
Bye, man.
I thought it was
Dark.
only 1.
With
I'll have to come back.
IO, basically when people start complaining that I'm absolutely horrible, I teleport them into the enemy's fountain.
You're a bad person.
Oh come on! When people start trashing me,
Funny, but you're a bad
Okay.
person. Are you using the Yes, this is the guy using the helix out, or a Santir spear with a ring.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go talk to a hooker now. I hope no one minds.
But either way, to yell at Pfeffel for a second.
Oh, wrong one.
Pfeffel, I was playing Faceless Void, and I was the only reason we won because
Oh, there you are.
you supported me a little bit, but you couldn't do shit in lane. You couldn't do shit against that axe, man. You had double stout, he cut the waves, he was too manly for
Jensen.
us.
My God, it's been a while.
But I came
Remember?
back from it, man. I made
We
good
used to work
item
the old
decisions,
17th
I
precinct
made
back in
good
the
game
day.
decisions, and we fucking won because of
I
me.
wish I could go with the good old.
Wasn't
"You
because of
haven't changed
Rubik.
at all"
He
bit,
did
but
some good stuff.
that'd be complete
Faceless
utter
Void, he's the
bullshit,
real
right?
carry. He deserves the praise. Alright, I'm done yelling at Pfeffel.
alright, I'm gonna download.
Yeah, I
the
guess that's
Dota
one
2
way to
now.
put it.
What was that, hero?
You look a little
I'm gonna
different
download
too,
the other 2
Xander.
now.
What's your new gig?
Oh
Deep
god,
cover.
he's spreading
I'm
it.
keeping
We can
tabs on the dark
stream
row ballers for now.
No, I'm
Snake's.
not
I gotta hunt
streaming.
something big.
We can stream
Why do I get
Snake's
the same
first game
feeling
of
you're
Dota
about to
2
include
and have
me into
everyone
that
yell at him.
something big?
Because
no.
you're clever. That and the
Snake's
fact
But anyway,
it's pretty obvious. But jokes
He
aside,
doesn't like games where
you
people
couldn't
get
have come at a
angry.
better time.
He doesn't like games.
He doesn't have a
This
thing.
I don't
Yes,
like
I'm
games.
on.
I hate games. They're
We're
evil.
stalling, and we could use
They're
a little
sinful.
external help.
Go ahead.
Literally,
I'm with
David,
IA now, and we're working a sting on a
David,
dirty
you
cop
don't know
named
how
Jack
manly that
O'Malley.
axe and Phoenix were,
Elusive
man.
motherfucker.
You do
I mean,
not
men in
know.
black elusive.
But yeah, I guess
He's
we'll.
not
Yes.
drugs,
Lane I've
weapon
ever
dealing,
seen.
tied into
I
the
guess we'll
gangs,
never agree
But he's clever.
on which game is
and
better.
We just can't seem to
But
pin
we
him
all know
down.
it's the first one, so you know.
I swear he's got friends in high
No, we
places.
don't.
And then
Because
Bloodborne will be better than
Dude,
both
I
of them,
fit in all
hopefully.
this.
Actually,
You're
No,
an
look,
outsider.
I don't believe
should
in
go
Dark. I don't
places
believe
we
in
legally
Bloodborne
can't.
at all because it's
I
PS4
need someone to
exclusive.
do a couple of things.
Well,
Break
I'm
into
gonna.
his
I have
apartment,
the money to buy it,
Sneak
so.
into DRB territory and
Bam.
find
Bam.
Anyone want
out. Go
that?
undercover
No.
posing as a hitman.
Work.
This guy
Get
is
to
nothing
work.
minor, Jensen.
Go work.
He's
No,
the real deal.
no.
Major
Work the
player
streets,
with
Pretty sure
so-
Dark Souls 2 is the definitive
What-
edition
Did
of
you
a
just
Dark
Tell
Souls
me to
game.
work the streets?
Yeah, sell yourself. It's good.
Are you telling me to be a whore, Snake?
Well, I mean, hey.
Is
you
that
have the
are
skills.
those
Got
the
any more
words
info?
you're
He's a cop, but
saying
he
to
went on
me?
a stint
Hey.
with the feds for a while.
You've got the
Are
skills,
they?
man.
Reports,
And
no
we gotta
evidence,
get this
nothing.
straight. Is this what you're
We're
saying?
pretty sure
Are you a
that
pretty
kind of
man?
major
Are you a
covert
pretty
ops, but
man?
we Never got anything
wanna
solid
know?
on him.
I'm
He has a
asking.
badge,
Wants to
but he
know.
doesn't
I'm
feel like a
asking.
cop at all.
I'm a very pretty man.
Well, then sell yourself. Sell what you
Not
got.
I haven't walked the beat.
What am I even asking this
Yeah.
person to
And then-
do? I don't.
If you
Accept.
are like
Let
shy,
a guy like that
Dark,
roam
then I
free.
can sell you.
I'm in.
Please don't.
All
tell
right
me.
then, let's
And we'll
get to
split it
work.
50-50.
Like I said, I've got
Please
a
don't
couple of
split
very
me.
promising leads, but
Hey,
Molly's got
we
friends
won't,
among
but
the
someone
cops.
else will for a good
I
wad of
wouldn't be able to
cash.
get my hands on a warrant,
This is
even if I
getting
had
weird. I don't
footage
know
of
how
the
I feel
perp
about
confessing in
podcasting
real
this
time
shit.
as he's
I'm actually
finger
kind
painting his
I'm
motive on
trying
the
to
wall
scare both
in
of you
living
off
blood.
because I'm about to go into
So
a
I guess
stealth
we're gonna have to
area,
break a few
and I
You'll
will
never-
not be able to concentrate.
You're never gonna
Sucks
scare me
to
away.
be you. All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
No,
It's not yet. I have a
Be
few.
careful
There's a
how
few
we
minutes
handle
yet.
this.
I
but-
believe in
Could distract your
Miyazaki, but I
investigation.
also love
True,
Dark Souls.
but thing
Miyazaki's
is,
so
Jensen,
much
it's
better.
either this or there's
But see,
some
here's the thing, though.
Indian investigation.
Miyazaki didn't.
You know me. I usually care about
The new
book.
guy
Only this
didn't
time,
really have
Miyazaki
control.
was
That
still.
guy's a
You do
friend.
know that the Miyazaki was still a producer, and he had a lot of say in Dark
He did
Souls
not.
himself,
He did not have as much say as the director, though.
But he still had a lot of say.
Not as much. It's
not,
not.
as much.
No one will say that this is his game. Even he
No,
won't
this
say
is
that
not
this is
his
his game.
But he did have a shit ton
But
of
it
things
was
to
his
say on
game.
it.
What am I
It
looking
was
for
his
in
game.
O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons.
Either way, with Dark
Basically,
Souls
anything
2,
you
like
think can be used to build a stronger
PvP is
defense.
100% better.
The more you get
Not
to
100% because you keep ignoring soul.
100%.
You keep ignoring the soul.
Okay.
memory.
Soul memory. Okay,
What's this about
you never
getting
let
into
me
DRB
finish on that one.
territory?
Soul
Yeah,
memory
you
is
just
only
get in there
bad for
and track down
people
a
who
shipment of
only
weapons to me.
PvP.
We
Like
managed to
people
gain
who don't
access to
actually
solid
play through the
information that will
game,
tie to
only
O'Malley,
play
but
through the game to
Honey,
get
truth
to the
is really
end
there.
and PvP.
They've probably stashed
That's
it
where
around
soul
somewhere.
memory gets bad.
But like
Feeling
70 to
like
80% of the
criminal
people
gang?
play
No,
Dark Souls
no, they
to
don't.
PvP.
I'm gonna
No,
say
I guess we
they
both
don't.
agree. Nothing
Snake.
good can come
It's
out of
probably
it.
like
we were able to connect
I don't
in
know
like
where exactly the DRB's cache
15
is,
seconds
but
every time.
I know there's a bonus.
Was
for you
that
if
with
you manage
With the
to
the-
gain
DS
it
fix
out
fixed
without
that though.
being
DS fix fixed that.
spotted. Makes shit
No, it
easier to
didn't.
handle
No,
on
the
my
first
side.
time it would
Fix
still
not.
take like a long
What
time.
about the
every
undercover
Yeah,
time.
DS fix.
Posing as a
I,
hitman.
or DSC
O'Malley's
fix
crafty.
anyway. I
Even
Yeah,
never got
DSC
it to
fix.
work effectively.
He's always using
It
was
his
better
than
skills,
nothing.
It
scapegoats, and
still
red
took a
herrings to
couple
get us
of
off his
minutes
ass.
for me to get like
But after months of
people in my
schmoozing,
stream
we
and
finally got
friends.
through to one of his guys.
Mhm.
Turned him into a mole.
But
He provides
name
us with
engraved ring,
information,
15
stuff like that.
seconds.
And he's gonna be my way in.
They really fixed connections.
Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked
So yes,
someone.
the net is definitely better.
There's a
But I
witness,
think if
but-
Miyazaki made,
Details. O'Malley does,
if
and he
Miyazaki
wants
was the
someone to
director
take
of the
care
next
mess.
game, which he will be,
The usual guy just
it
got
will
busted
be
for
better than
possession.
Dark Souls 2.
So the
It will
contact
be
will
what
send
Dark
you
Souls
in to
1
pose as his
is, or
replacement.
was, I should say.
O'Malley will be waiting
I
for you in
mean,
an
I'm
alley
pretty sure
next
that's
to the
just
police
you getting
station.
hyped
And you want me to
again.
milk him to get the info.
I
on the
believe in
witness.
him.
You haven't lost your touch,
You know that it's
Jensen.
not going to be a
We think
Souls
O'Malley
game,
will
right?
ask you to retrieve the
gonna be-
nugget,
It's not gonna have-
use
it's
it
not
to
gonna
find a
really
witness,
have
and then
Souls
plant it on
mechanics.
his case
No, I
and
know,
keep
but it'll
it
be good
later.
though.
It's going to
What
be
you
a
need
very
to do is get
different
that
game.
weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the
Because
witness?
as far
We're
as I
almost
know, like
positive he's a member of the
there's not going to be
MCPs.
shields in that game,
Once
so
you
it's
know the
definitely not going to have
location,
this
you'll
similar
need to get
combat
there,
system.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead
take care
of
any
offhand
opposition,
shields, it's
and
going to be offhand
for
guns.
retrieval.
Mhm.
So it's going to be a lot of close quarters, a
Clipping.
lot of not waiting for enemies to
No.
attack and then counterattacking.
He's a gangbanger.
It's going to
Jensen.
be much
He's not
faster,
going to
much
turn in
looser,
peacefully, but we need
and I
him
doubt
alive.
it'll be as punishing.
So I guess you're going to have to play this one
because of
macho
that
and knock
system.
him out.
Dark Souls gets
One of
away
our
with
guys
being
will then
punishing
just
because
happen to stumble upon
when you boil
You know,
everything down, it
serendipity.
can be
Okay,
very, very
let's do
easy
this.
if you just get a big
can
shield,
contact
hide
me when
behind
you're
said
yeah.
big
if anything
shield, and
comes
then
up.
attack.
Excellent.
Or just take your time.
Jensen, one last
Taking
thing.
your time is
Yeah.
the biggest
To
way.
protect my cover,
Playing
it'd
it
be better
slow
if you only
makes Dark
contact me again
Souls
once you've taken
fucking
care of
trivial.
everything.
But
It's hard
I
to
don't-
play it super slow. And also, if you're not very good, like there is a legit Dark Souls is a challenging game.
it is difficult.
But anyway, I think we'll have to leave the rest of this conversation for a later time,
I don't think we will.
because I need to
You're
do
not
some
gonna-
stealth.
you're
I
gonna
need to do
kick us
some
out?
stealth shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to kick you out because I'm gonna do the police. I think I'm gonna do the police station first, and then go kill some or knock out some gangbangers.
I don't speak on my first instinct, Feffel. I speak on how many hours? 600? No, not 600.
Oh, actually,
300 hours of gameplay.
I
Motherfucker.
think I might actually have to end it here. It's almost 9 o'clock. This has been a kind of boring episode, I assume, because I just ran around hacking everything. But at least
it's always
next
entertaining.
time will be police station and the gang territory, which are two interesting areas. Because I'm gonna be knocking out like every police officer in the precinct, because it's gonna be hilarious.
Man, that's not pacifism at all.
I didn't say it was pacifism. You said it was
Well, the game-
pacifism.
Well, no, you said it was a pacifist run.
I said it
you
was a
said
no-kill run. That's what the
s-
label on
no,
Twitch
you-
says. No kill.
Well, yes, the label on Twitch is no kill.
That's
but
me speaking.
When you were like, okay. Hold on. Wait, give me a second. Feffel
Long time no
going
see.
off shit that I've read up,
You're not here to
shit
see
that
what
I've
boss,
heard
are
from
you?
people who have talked to
Just
developers.
right now.
I'm not going on like, oh, I looked at the thing, now I'm saying the thing. I'm going off of I heard people say the thing, I heard developers say the thing.
Okay. Anyway, have a good night,
Holy
everybody.
shit.
Because we're ending, and we'll be back on Saturday. See you later.
Saturday. That's gonna be a couple of